Hello and welcome, I'm Chris and this is the Hair Tutorial channel, and on this week's video we're going to be looking at natural depths of base and how this will affect your choice when picking a colour to use. We'll also look at the levels of lift that you'll be able to achieve with permanent hair colour on natural hair. Now this will be a series of videos, and on this one we're looking at bases and levels of lift. We're then going to look at the levels of lift and the effect that that will have on your tonal choice. And we're then going to look at how to counteract the tone that may be required or you may want to neutralise. Now remember, there is one fundamental rule when using a permanent hair colour, and that is we're always looking at natural hair, because tint won't lift tint. So if the hair already has tint on it, you're not going to be able to use a tint to make it any lighter. You could add tone to it, or you could go darker. And again, we'll discuss this in this series of videos. So for now, we are purely talking about natural hair with no colour on it. And if you want more videos with tips and tricks on hairdressing, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification button. Now depending on what colour brand, some colour companies will use letters or numbers. However, every company, for how light or how dark someone's hair is naturally, will use a numbering system, with 1 being the darkest and 10 being the lightest. Now, how light or how dark somebody is dependent on how much melanin they have in their hair. Now, I'm not going to go into too much scientific detail in this, as you can get the information online or out of a book. But what is important to remember when we're looking at hair is the 3 main colours you'll find present in the hair. So from bases 1 to 5, there will be a lot of red present in the hair. From bases 6 to 8, there will be a lot of copper present in the hair. And from bases 9 to 10, there will be a lot of yellow present in the hair. So the first thing you're going to need to do is establish how light or how dark your client is on this scale of 1 to 10, as this will determine your colour palette. Now, if your client is going darker than their natural colour, this is not a problem. However, if your client wishes to go lighter, this is when you'll really need to identify the base that they are on. Now sometimes it can be really difficult. Now luckily with a swatch like this, you're able to hold it up against the hair. It can then become difficult because you can get stuck between colours depending on the tone that's in the hair. And again, I will cover that in the next video. But using this simple guide will allow you to quickly narrow down to at least an option that you then may have to get the extended colour chart to see it. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, if your client wants to go darker than their natural colour, or simply wants to add some tone to their hair, then that's not a problem. It's when your client wants to lift their natural colour that you will then need to identify which developer you're going to use. You'll have to always look at your manufacturer's instructions for this, as there are slight variants in manufacturers, and this becomes more aware when we look at tones. As a general rule, 3% or 10 volt is used grey coverage or 1 level of lift. 6% or 20 volt is used for 2 levels of lift. 9% or 30 volt is used for 3 levels of lift, and 12% or 40 volt is used for 4 levels of lift, unless it's with a high lift tint, which again I will come to in another video, as we're merely talking about bases 1 to 10 on this video. So if you establish that your client is a base 6 and you just want to lift 1 level on natural hair, then you're going to use your 3%, 10 volt. 2 levels, your 6%, 20 volt, etc. Now, although you can use up to 12% 40 volt to lift 4 levels of lift, you are going to be pushing the colour to its maximum ability. So what this means is you are likely to bring out more of that natural underlying tone within the hair. So if they have very red hair, it's going to bring that red out. If they have very copper hair, it's going to show more of that copper. And if they have yellow hair, it's going to show more of that yellow or gold. Now this is when we look at tone, which will be the next video. Now on the reverse side of this, there can be an issue when you want to go darker. So for instance, let's say our client is very naturally light, base 7, 8, 9 or 10. and they decide that they would like a red colour put into their hair. Now, that lightness of base has no natural red pigment in it. So when you apply a red to their hair, you will get a very bright, vibrant red because they are on a very light base. So therefore, it gets to show that colour really vibrantly. However, because there are no red pigments naturally within the hair, red will tend to fade off light hair much quicker than it will off a darker base, because the darker base has red pigment already within the hair. And you will find this a lot on naturally light hair or hair that has been pre-lightened with bleach, where clients want vibrant colours such as reds, coppers, purples or blues. All of these colours will be vibrant, but because those pigments are not present in the hair, they tend to fade off the hair very, very quickly. A quick recap. You're looking to establish your client's natural colour between bases 1 to 10. This will identify how much lighter you can go. You can use 3, 6, 9 or 12% to lift them up to 4 levels. The more you lift, the more you will bring out these unwanted natural tones, the red, the copper or the yellow. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and on the next video I'll discuss the tones within the hair and how we can use these either to help us deposit colour or how we can help them to neutralise these unwanted colours that we get when we lift the hair.